Hey, what's up, Zane? What's up, Eric? How are you guys doing? Hey, what's up, AJ? How you doing, bro? I'm doing alright, thanks. Not bad. Ended the stream earlier with a win, so, you know. Should I give him a crown? Looks like a thirsty little bugger anyways. He'll probably take it. Yeah, it was a pretty good day though. I tried out Ark, Survival, hated it. I don't know. I think they need a tutorial, or maybe there is a tutorial and I just don't know. But yeah, I don't know. And then I played a little bit of this other game called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's pretty cool. It's like a medieval game. But didn't really seem like many people were interested in it compared to Fortnite, let's say. So, not to mention I've already beat it, but yeah. I thought that was a chest. No way. Hmm. Sound is kind of weird. I'm dead. I'm so dead. No! That was so poor. You're welcome. You're welcome, player. I don't care, bro. We can play whenever, really. Party up quests. Celestial Strike. What's that? Is that like something new that they just put out? Yeah, it is. What is this? What do I have to do? Oh, earn XP and party with friends. Okay. Yeah, let's party up, dude. Let's do it. Looks like I gotta do that anyways, man. Evidently. But yeah, honestly, bro, like, for somebody like you who just, like, chills all the time, I don't care. We can play whenever. And in truth, I don't know how, like, it's midnight anyway, so I don't know how long I'll stream. I may only stream a couple hours, you know, you may be like, hey, I'm gonna freaking hit the sack soon, because it's kind of late, really. For me, it's 12:16. I never start streams this late. I was on the phone, though, talked to a friend of mine I haven't talked to in a while, so we had a nice conversation and stuff, you know, catching up a little bit. Next thing you know, it's like 2 hours. You're like, what the hell did I just do for 2 hours? Whoops. Then I went for a little walk. Still freezing cold in this country. Whoa, bro. Like, it's really not, like, it's really not that serious, but, like, I mean, apparently it is. Here, dude, get me out of solos. Like, I don't know, like, 7 minutes in and I've died twice. Like, wow. Wow. I don't know if you're on. Rock on. Yeah, get me out of solos. That was crazy, bro. Like, and the multiple guys shooting at me, and then one guy just, like, hit almost every shot when I was in that car. That was wild. I just mark where you want to go, bro. That's where we'll fly. Little Crime City. This is where I was going, like, all last season, you know, with the banks and all that. Maybe only one team here? I think. feed on me now. Oh, you had a splash gun? Oh, go ahead, you. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Cheers, go ahead. That's a good gun, man. Right on. Oh, there's a little barrel here. It's one, but... Oh, hey, what's up, WKEG? Welcome back, bro. Appreciate you stopping in. I had to tell you a story about an IV. I had a funny story for about an IV. So, I mean, it's funny to me and now, but at the time, it obviously wasn't funny. I can laugh about it now. There's some minis if you want there. But yeah, I was going through, obviously, my chemo. They had me strapped up, very similar to your picture, sir, which is what made me think of it. And at the time, I had to drink a lot of water because the particular chemo that they were giving me was like really hard on my kidneys. So like I literally had to like measure how much urine I peed out and how much water I took in, because it was like I needed to have a lot of water in my system to fight off the poison that the chemo was. Anyways, so my veins, as a result of not having much liquid in me, and you know, obviously you know how it is, you're sick, so sometimes you don't keep anything down, right? So my veins were getting very like non-existent. Like the nurses were having a very hard time trying to find them, blah blah blah, right? Yeah, there's some barrels right there. Okay, sweet. So what ended up happening was they couldn't use my right hand, unfortunately. There's one more barrel here, bro. They couldn't use my right hand because I broke my hand twice. So you could only do my left, and then they had expedited the normal one that you use, and then had to resort to my forearm, believe it or not. And they had said to me, well, like, hopefully this works, because if not, we're gonna have to do like a pick line. And I was like, no, God, no. I'd heard about those and I did not want to pick line in. So like, this was like literally my last resort, sir. And I was like, please God, work, please God, work. So it works. And this nice gentleman, hey Emma, how's it going? This nice gentleman who was beside me, who also had cancer, of course, because when you're on the oncology ward, you know, or you will know, that everybody on that ward is afflicted with cancer. They don't have anybody on those wards that isn't, because, you know, infection and this and that, and they can just, like, you know, it's organized and all that. So my roommate was this very nice gentleman, young guy with a family, much like yourself, and he had cancer in his leg. And I couldn't sleep at the time, like, you know, stress and everything, like I was up all night and stuff, and he was like trying to sleep and stuff. And he was like, oh, here, you can borrow my laptop, you can watch this movie. Have you ever seen Carlito's Way? I was like, no. And he was like, oh, it's the best movie ever. So he sets it all up for me, super cool. And I'm laying there, I'm watching the movie, and I'm kind of like almost falling asleep finally. And I just like turn, and I move my arm, and I laid on top, because again, the IV is in my forearm, right? In a weird place too, chat. It's not like in the top of your hand, like you're probably thinking. It's like almost by my elbow is where they put this IV. So I lay on it, and all of a sudden I feel this like very tense like pain, and like almost like a flooding, you know what I mean, in my arm, right? And I'm almost half asleep, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And it starts to hurt more and more, chat. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is bad. Somebody's here, bro. I'm like, this is bad. So I hit that button where they're like, if there's a problem, you know, hit this button sort of thing. I'm like, okay, I hit the button. And luckily I did, because they had to change it. Oh no, I'm so hurt, bro. I'm gonna die. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah. I'm gonna get you back, bro. I gotta stop using that jetpack. Anyways, can carry on with my story. And yeah, basically they rushed in and they were like, oh, you know, like, good thing we got to you, because like I can't remember what the issue was, but like it's almost like a clotted vein or something. It can be a problem, obviously. And then yeah, and then they ended up putting it in my other forearm, my right forearm, and then they were like, okay, now this is literally the last place that we have to put an IV in for you, and you will need a PICC line if this fails. And I was like, oh god, the last of the last of the last, chat. But yeah, that was my semi-funny story. Like, it's funny to me now. At the time, it was horrible, and I was like, oh, this is terrible. I just want to sleep, and I can't, and then that happened. But seeing your picture, yeah, it was pretty intense, bro. It's pretty intense. I got a couple good stories of, like, you know, that whole experience. Like, one of my roommates was an older woman. Same thing. She had, unfortunately, cancer. Like most of these people I'm going to talk about, she had cancer, and like I was in there for 4 days for this cancer. My other cancer was just like a couple hour treatments, and I can't remember how long they lasted, but it wasn't as bad as my first treatments. But anyways, my treatments were 4 days, and this woman was supposed to leave. Like, she was supposed to be able to leave the hospital, and she had gotten an infection, unfortunately, and she had to have a team, like an infectious disease team, come in, and like they had to do a biopsy. Oh, there's two teams, bro. Just get out of here. Just get out of here. I'm dead. You got no health. Yeah, there's 2 teams here. Sorry. But yeah, they had to have an infectious disease team come in and like literally take a chunk of her, so a biopsy, do tests, and I left that hospital, guys. She was supposed to leave before me, and I was only there for 4 days, and I left that hospital before she did, unfortunately. Like, she was still there. Aw, nice try, dude. Nice try. Sorry, man, I'm talking like a demon here. But yeah, that's another crazy story, chat, that I was like, you know, I was in a really rough spot, obviously fighting for my life, and here I was. I felt so bad for this woman. She was an older woman than me, probably like, in truth, probably a little bit older than me now, let's say 50 years old, around there. Same thing, man. She had a family, you know. And yeah, when I saw your video, sir, I instantly saw, you know, that look in your eyes, and I know that look. I didn't even need to hear the rest of your story. Of course, I did listen to it. And, you know, your financial struggles, those burdens, I shared those myself. I didn't work for 3 years, so I totally understand that. And you do, like I heard you say you have a family and stuff. Of course, most people do, but I'm assuming you have, like, you know, a wife and maybe even children. So, you know, you have quite the fight ahead of you, WKEG. And I actually appreciate you sending me to your video. It's nice to actually see people with some real authentic stories on YouTube. But yeah, I got some cool stories, chat. Like, I was in a you know, psychological bad way, if you will, right? Obviously, you're constantly thinking, am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? It sucks. And I had this old Italian guy beside me the one time for my second cancer, and he was like so uplifting. Wherever you want to go, AJ, he's so uplifting. He's like, you're young, you're strong. He's like, I'm old, I lived, I can die. He's like, you got all your life to live. And he was just like so, like, he's like literally giving me his life and energy, chat. Like, I swear, just by his words. And like, he's like literally not, I don't know, he just had no fear, no sweat, like, you know. And I know he was scared. Everybody's scared in that position, man. But he just, like, some people will put on a strong face for you to try and make you feel better. And I was lucky enough to have a lot of people around me in my support system who did that too. Like, I know my family was going through a lot, and they were like super upbeat, super positive, which is an incredibly difficult thing to do in considering the circumstances. But yeah, it was a very touching story, and I actually really appreciate you sending me to it. and I will send some of my viewers, whoever's here. There's not many people here right now, but I will continuously send people just so they can even see it. You know, you got an ad on there, so you know it's something for you, man. And I think it's a very touching story for a lot of people. Very humbling. Thanks, dude. Yeah, well, and like, oh, whoops. Wow. Oh man, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't mean for that. But yeah, and like honestly, that was one of the things I think like that was really touching for me. I don't want that, bro. Thanks. That was really touching for me was I went on. It's very hard to put yourself out there as well, but I went on a cancer, like it was like for cancer survivors like myself and the support, you know, so if you had a spouse or family member who had obviously gone through it, and that's what a lot of people don't realize is if you have a very close family member and you do go through like a traumatic experience like that, it's just as tough for them, man. It's not easier for them than it is for the person actually inflicted with the disease. So yeah, I had met 30 different people. Hey Emma, I had met 30 different people, WKEG, who were either cancer survivors or support. And we went on this 7-day journey down the Colorado River and camped out in the Grand Canyon actually. And it was quite an experience, man. It was an awesome experience for me. I got to meet a lot of people with like-minded pains, and some people were actually terminally ill, and despite that they had like the most positive, amazing attitudes. So that really honestly humbled me and taught me a lot, because I was like how can you know you're not gonna live. And like I even asked this young woman, like, how can you be so upbeat and positive, you know your you know outcome? And she was like, we all know our outcome. And I was like, wait a minute. She's like, I'm not gonna like live, you know, like bitter for what little I have here. And I was like, you know, it was a really like simple message, but at the same time I was like, man, like yeah, you know, this little small woman is teaching me about strength, and I'm, you know, I'm 6'1", 200 pounds, and she's not, and she's teaching me about power. I got strength, chat, but she has power. And there's a big difference. Oh, look out, dude. These are sweats. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can really do is push forward, man. So it's tough to put yourself out there, but honestly, I think it's a good thing for you to do. It's going to help other people. And, you know, it's even going to, like... You're ready up again, bro. But yeah, it's even, you know, it's even going to probably be good for you to vent a little bit, bro. Not keep that internalized. You know, that's a lot to deal with, and, you know... I'm the type of person, I won't talk about it until it's over. Hey, Madura, I see it's you, Jester. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Good night, Riley. But yeah, you guys should go check out WKEG Gaming's video. He is going through a lot right now. Jester, go check out his video. Click on WKEG. Go check out his video. He is going through an incredible amount, man. But yeah, what's up, Crazy? How you doing, man? Oh, Crazy's got a real channel. What's up? Welcome in. I'm doing good, man. I'm gonna make you a moderator, Crazy. You can sub to everybody, and everybody will probably sub to you. You can get a few subs right now. But yeah, don't time anybody out. But yeah, I see you don't post very much, but I mean, bro, you have 162 subs, so obviously, you know, obviously you're doing something right. Yeah, sure, I don't care. Yeah, see, in WKEG, that is literally the difference, in my opinion, between a person in your position's success or a person in your position's, you know, failure is having a support system. Like, I really do feel sorry for those people who don't have somebody. I had quite a few good people. I had, like, some really awesome friends. You know, both my parents, luckily, are still alive. One of them is an incredible support system, the other one not so much, but that's just the way life is. And, you know, I do have one sibling who's an awesome support system, so... What's up, King Toby? How you doing? Yeah, I think in your case, sir, from my experience, a positive mindset, which you already have, and, you know, beyond that, I had to come to the conclusion myself that, you know, all the worrying and all this and that, it's not going to do me any good. Like, it's not going to make any difference. It actually impedes me. So, it's easier said than done when you're in that situation, but I appreciate you sharing it with me, man. Yeah. I got some splashes for us. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a lot of subs, man. He unfortunately has to take a hiatus from his YouTube channel right now, but if you want to go check out his video, he explains it in it, man. I highly recommend going and checking it out. It's only 5 minutes, guys. It's not very long. You want me to take this? It will help him out financially as well. Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys, if you do go check out his video. I don't mind if you leave right now. Leave my stream. I don't care. I encourage you to. But yeah, it's a 5-minute video. He has an ad on there, so it will help him out financially. And honestly, I think for a lot of people, it will just help you out because he's going through a lot of hardship. And sometimes, you know, it maybe makes you appreciate if you have good health or if you're, you know, everything's going good for you. You know, maybe you stubbed your toe and you were upset about it, and now you can look at the situation and go, wow, that was really minor compared to what I just watched. There's a guy right to our left. Yeah, right there. On the road. Hey, shooting, bro. Somebody else up there? No, I think they're on the other side. But yeah, much obliged to anybody that goes and checks it out. I said I was going to, and then he came back in, he mentioned it again, and I was like, shoot, man, like, I'm sorry. And then I actually did the next day. I went and watched it, and I was like, oh gosh, man. It took me back, chat. Like, it really took me back. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I'm usually pretty good about going to people's stuff. I didn't realize the circumstances, obviously, but that's why I kind of felt silly afterwards. But it wasn't just like a random short, you know what I mean? Like, people say, hey, go check out my short or video. I'm like, yeah, sure. I didn't realize that you were saying, oh, check out my thing because this is why. Like, I can understand how that's something, like, that's on, like, you can't really explain that in text. Like, I think that you did such a good job in the video because, you know, you literally express it and you're so open and honest, man, which being candid and telling people your hardships is not easy, people. It's not easy when you're down, telling people, hey. I think there's people below us, AJ. Yeah, there is. Wow, that aim. Oh, he's so shit. Oh, nice shot. There you go. Let's go get some barrels. It was like one shot out here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. What is this guy all about? Okay. That was one take and no script. Wow. I thought for sure you had written that down and, like, you know, practiced it and stuff like that. I genuinely, I'm not saying that, bro. That's pretty good, 5 minutes. But you know what? Honestly, chat, you don't need a script when it's coming from the heart and it's genuine. Like, you know. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Real. I'm telling you, he didn't even say a word. I just saw the look in his eyes, and I was like, yep, I know that look. I know that look. It's that longing, like, unsure look. You know, chat? It's like you're thinking while you're looking. And deeply, like, not like thinking like a book reading thinking, like those big life questions. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, WKEG, I couldn't, like, when I was going through it, I'm not the type of person who could have done that video. Like, I couldn't. I think I could do it now, but when I was going through it, no way. No way. I don't know if I'm too private of a person or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, you know, how you're saying, putting yourself out there. Maybe I just can't, you know. On the mountain up there, and up and down too. Oh, he got the car. I'm fried, dude. Dude, this is bad. Like, that guy's on the high ground just smoking me. Oh no. I'm still getting just sitting. Cool. Nice try, man. Yeah. Yeah, GG's. I will play one more, dude. Yeah, naturally, when you have 15K like subs, you're gonna have a huge following, and then they're gonna be wondering what's going on. But honestly, I think that you should continue to do it. I think you should continue as much as you can to, you know, produce some videos or some small stuff. You know, let us know how the journey's going for you and whatnot. And you know, feel free to come in here. And anybody who's in here, I'm gonna encourage them to go and check your stuff out. I know it's not much; it's a very small amount, but I mean, let's face it. Any little bit of help can do no wrong right now for you, sir. And I think too, man, like just my another piece of advice, I had to get my mind off of it. So I went and I went fishing and I went and did stuff that I used to do as a kid or that I maybe had like lost touch of that I really enjoyed, nature, hiking stuff, whatever, right? I did a lot of that stuff just to clear my mind, and that helped me a lot. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. I try, man. You know, I try. I feel like karma is a real thing, people. You know, you get what you give. Let's go to the Sweat Lord spot. Alright, appreciate it, Crazy. Thanks for coming in, man. You too. Although I hate coming here, chat, let's just do it. Nice try, man. Quite a few of them. Alright, let's do one more. We'll play one more, bro. We don't have to go there. There's a lot of guys there. Oh, no worries, man. GG's. Thanks for the games. I shall, go back to the lobby. See if I can play a little better, chat. I don't know. What is that, alien boy? Oh, Lord. But yeah, IJ, thanks for the games. Thanks for being in. Appreciate it. There is way too many people coming here. Oh my gosh. Oh, dang. One. Ouch. I'll take that. Oh, no worries, man. Cheers. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. It's good to talk to you as always. Get some sleep. What's up, Oliver? How you doing, man? Shanks, man. Not a bad little quick scope, you know? I didn't really want to use it, but I probably could have switched back to the pistols. I think even if I miss my first shotgun shot, I should be able to pistol, probably 3 times and then shotgun, right? Yeah, pretty much. Four pistols, 1 shotgun. Maybe even more. Yeah, a bit more. Do 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 do. Always shooting when I go to one of these Jedi things, chat. Plane out there. feel like that might be good. Oh, that was somebody, I swear. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Here, maybe to buy that thing. Yeah, it is. Hi. Brutal shooting today, chat. Like, might as well just take the body shot. Like, probably get shot in the back here. Brutal sniping today. I don't know. I guess I'll keep this. Wait till he turns around. Pretty good at flying that. Basic maneuvers, chat. Alright. What's that behind me? Little pebbles hitting my car? It is. Where are you? You're right behind this tree, dude. What is he doing, chat? What is he doing? What was that? I thought he was like a Jedi ninja or something. I don't, like, anyone? What the hell was that? Oh, it's funny. And then nobody's shooting this guy. 8 of us here. I've literally hit this guy with so many bullets. Should be hurt. But no. Nobody wants to give away their position, and I mean, I don't blame them, because the second you start shooting at these things, chat, they absolutely just obliterate you. Oh, there's another one, too. There's 2 of them up there. I think the shocks are better, even though the heals. Dude was clueless, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I just think he was like, maybe he was lagging out or something, but like, he literally was like, he was like swinging his sword the opposite way where I was. And then he was behind that tree. It was just, he was playing so funny. He had the medallion, chat, and he's like behind this tree, and I could see the Jedi sword. Right? Like, I saw the feet, and then he was like, oh, shoot. He probably saw my feet, and he was like, oh, no. This is not ideal. What is this guy? I can wrench you? I need the Mandalorian's trust. How do I do that? Oh, somebody was just doing that. I mean, it's tough. I want that shield, chat, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know where Makai is, bro. I haven't seen him. Not sure. I haven't seen him in a couple days, man. I don't know. Somebody else was asking, I think Shay or somebody was asking, like, Has anybody seen Makai? Just kind of worried about him. I don't know. Maybe he's like busy. You never know. Okay. I'd like to shoot this plane down right now while there's an AR in front of me. Guy's bunkered up over here. He is too. Wow. How did that take so much damage, chat? Anybody? That was a full car. This thing's trash too. A lot better than mine. Look at this little nerd up there. Oh. Oh, 2 in a row. 126. Oh, that was spicy, chat. That was spicy. I had him locked in there for sure. 2 in a row. He's just hating life right now. Assist coming up. He's probably gonna die. Yep, there it is. Chat called it. Called it. I knew he was gonna die. I just knew it. When you get 126, he was probably up there healing or trying to, and then somebody was like, "Hey, what's up?" This is actually a safer spot. Oh, he's gotta go. Bit ahead. Still playing up here, chat. Nobody wants to shoot it. He's just flying around. Oh, hey. I know he's right there. This is so stupid. Shoot this thing, guys. There we go. Bye. Like, it annoys the hell out of me. I'm the only person who shoots those, chat. Gotta be up. Oh, there he is. Bye. One-on-one chat. Where was he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh no! Oh no, that was so easy. Dang, I had that so easy. I choked. Dang. Oh wow. That's rough. I had the position. I give it up. He hits me with a shotgun. Just that easy, chat. My favorite kind of chips? I'd have to say, honestly, if I have to pick one, salt and vinegar. But I'm also like a big ketchup fan, which if you're from the United States, You probably maybe even have never even tried ketchup. But I like ketchup. I don't know, I like all kinds of chips, to be honest. Like, they're awesome. Who doesn't like Doritos, you know? What about you, bro? What's your favorite kind? Hmm. Martin's Barbecue. Interesting. I don't know if we have that. Like right now I'm eating Old Dutch. I don't think a lot of people eat that because it's like a Canadian chip. So we may or may not send it to America. I don't know. I doubt we do. Yeah, I just walked to the store earlier, get some air, get some, you know, some blood flowing in my veins. And I was like, what kind of chips do I want? I was considering getting the Doritos because they have like, it's two for $10. Like, I can't even believe that's a deal. Like, that's a deal nowadays. 2 for $10. Oh, okay. These things used to be like $2.99 probably a bag or something. You probably could have got 3 for $10. But keep in mind, it's like the variety store where it's like, you know, more expensive than a grocery store, of course. Yeah, it's crazy, bro, how expensive stuff gets. Like, I honestly remember when gas, I want to say it was like 70 cents, but, um, it might not have been. Like, it might have been like 80 cents, but that's a liter, right? But still, multiply that by 4, so $3.20. And now, it's like, bro, it's like $1.50, sometimes even more sometimes for a liter of gas. It's crazy. Oh shoot, he's in here crouched. Oh man, that's the problem with that place. That's the problem with that place, chat. Yeah, we go by the leader here. We use the imperial system, and I guess you guys use the metric. It's because Canada was part of the sovereignty of England, I'm assuming. And I'm guessing England would use the same thing. But like, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive when people from Australia, like we could have asked WEKG, he's from Australia, but I'm pretty sure they use Celsius as well. Like, we don't use Fahrenheit. Like, we use Fahrenheit here for like cooking and stuff, but not for Like, not for, like, if you were to say the temperature, nobody in Canada says, oh, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, nobody. Some people might be able to tell you that because, like, especially there's a lot of people that spend time in the States, so they know, like, you know, the differentiation. Do you want to know a cool trick, AJ? Okay, cool. So this only works for this mathematical, like, example, okay? But 28, 28 degrees Celsius, that's like obviously what we use, is the same as 82 approximately. It's not identical, but it's approximately the same as 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So like, that gives you an idea. But you can't translate them one by one because it doesn't go one for one, obviously, right? So only 82 and 28 work that way, but it gives you an idea, at least, you know, approximately. So if somebody says, oh, it's 25 degrees Celsius, you can go, oh, well, that's like a little bit less than 80, right? So it's still pretty warm. Like, it's just, the reason why I'm explaining it is because a lot of people have a lot of difficulty converting, and I get it, like, because, like, you don't really have to use it, right? It's like miles per hour. You guys use miles per hour, we use km. So, like, 100 miles an hour is 160 km. So we'll have, like, Americans come here, and they're still, like, thinking about it in miles per hour, right? And they're, like, flying, dude. And they might just be flying because they might want to drive fast. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them are like, oh, look at the speed limit here, and they don't realize, like, no, dude, that's km, not miles. You're going like twice the speed limit. You're probably going to get pulled over and get a hefty ticket for what you're doing. And you could even get your license taken away right away. But yeah, really smart guy showed me that trick and was explaining it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I literally gave him that kill. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a guy. Can't get a shot if his life depended on it, though. Oh, he hit one. Got one. It's actually a good spot. But yeah, like, in my opinion, like, I understand Fahrenheit and Celsius, and I know a lot of people are like a lot of people, Americans, like, for example, that use Fahrenheit, they're like, oh, Celsius makes no sense, and I'm like, I don't know, like, even though I use Celsius, right, like, it's not a bias because of that. I just think it makes more sense because the freezing point is 0, right? So anything below 0 in the Celsius thing is like freezing. 0 is obviously like right before it, and then 1 you go up, right? And it really only goes up to like 45 or 50. It's not going to go much higher than that. You are just spraying and praying, my friend. But yeah, it really only goes up to like, let's say 50 degrees per se, whereas Fahrenheit, I don't even know, because like it's weird because in Canada they use Fahrenheit for cooking for whatever reason. Maybe it's more precise or something. I'm not really sure why. Why could I not? I swear he's bush can't. Oh no, he's not. Why are you running though, dude? Like, where's that going? What's up? Like, no, it took me so long to kill him, dude. Oh, nice. Cookies and cream. One of the best, man. One of the best. I'm dead. Ah, man. Are firearms allowed in Canada? That really depends. They are allowed, yes. That's a gun, Jester. But they are allowed, yes. You just need, like, we have 10 million guns, I believe. The last time I looked at something, a statistic. But yeah, we have 38 million people and we have 10 million guns. The major difference between Canada and the US is most of our guns are long rifles or like shotguns, let's say, right? Not like handguns or, you know, AK-47s or anything like that. So you can have you're only allowed to have semi-automatic in Canada. You're not really allowed to have fully automatic at all. And even if you have, let's say, a semi-automatic M4 Colt rifle, which I've shot, like my friend has one, it's really, really hard to get one in Canada. You basically need, yeah, that's fine. You basically need, like, you have to be a collector or, like, some sort of, like, law enforcement, let's say. So, to own, like, a handgun, let's say. So, like, let's say if you can prove that you just, like, are a historical collector and you that's why you have them all, then that's fine. But my friend... Oh, that's fine. No, don't apologize for a random question. Of course, being curious is natural, bro. But yeah, like, you can get them, but it's very expensive. Like, it's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of stuff, and, like, you can't have a criminal record either. So, like, in the States, you can just go and buy a gun, right? But in Canada, you cannot buy a gun legally if you have any charges. But yeah, I mean, like, AJ, I've shot tons of guns in Canada, legally. I shot a Colt 45, that's one of my favorite handguns. I shot a M4 Colt AR assault rifle, just like I was saying. Semi-automatic, big AS gun. And I also shot a, yeah, no problem, of course, bro. And I also shot a 357 Magnum, believe it or not. Like, the big, huge, like, almost like a Dirty Harry gun, you know what I mean? Like, big, huge cowboy gun. Massive thing. And chat, believe it or not, I shot a 357 with one hand. That's how strong I am. And it was a little bit frightening. It went from, you know, 6 or 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock pretty fast. I only put one bullet in there, chat. I'm not going to pretend like I was sitting there popping off 5-6 rounds. Nothing like that. Just one bullet. That was enough for Cheesy Cheated. Yeah, my friend has a lot of weapons, man. He has a lot, like he has like knives and camping equipment. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's a real like military sort of enthusiast and stuff. And like I said, he went through all the proper things, and I was interested in it at one time, and he was like, dude, like, do you want to spend like $20,000? And I was like, no, what do you mean $20,000? And he was like, man, the gun is 2,500. That's the cheap part. And then he's like naming off all the stuff. So in Canada, like, you have to have a membership and stuff to go to the range. So there's that. Whoa, dude. You're playing so weird right now. Dark target. What are your guns though? But yeah, it's one of those things. Like it just costs a lot of money. It's a lot of paperwork, and then the poor thing is they could literally just deny you after all that paperwork. It's like almost getting a pardon. Have you ever heard of that, AJ? Like let's say you commit a crime and in Canada, for example, I did, and I want to come to the United States. When I come to the border, the people, like the border people, will look at your record and say, have you committed any crimes? And like they may ask you, have you committed any violent crimes? And if you answer yes, they may deny you entry into their country, or especially drugs. If you're like, yeah, I got caught with drugs, they're going to be like, you're not coming in here, probably, right? Like, maybe they'll let you in, but probably not. But then what you'll have to do is go and get a pardon, which is like paperwork, essentially. And then, yeah, they'll pardon you, and then basically, you pay like $500 or maybe even more. And then they'll just basically say, like, yeah, you can come to Canada, or you can come to the United States, whichever, right? Whichever country denied you entry. Luckily, I've never had that issue, but I do know some people that have. Yo, I'm invisible. What are you talking about, invisible? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I like shooting guns for sure. They're fun. I shot a bunch of them when I was young too, because my uncles had guns, so. I'm pretty sure my friends had like 22s or BB guns too, because we would shoot pop cans and all kinds of stuff as a kid. I think that's fun, as long as you know you don't poke somebody's eye out or do something crazy. Doesn't even know where I am. Oh, he's got that stupid thing. That's why he's hitting me. I get it now. Bye. Bye. Somebody's behind me now too, chat. It's bad. I lost too much health from this stupid guy. I'm not ignoring you, Jester. I was talking with the AJ, bro. I don't even know what you said. You said something about ice cream. I said about ice cream. This thing is busted. Is done. It's very nice, man. It's a very nice country, dude. I highly recommend. You know, like, depending on where you are. I know you've told me. Where are you, AJ? I forget. I'm sorry. Because that would make a difference on, like, where I would go. Because, like, if you're, let's say, if you're near Niagara Falls, that's a pretty cool spot. I like going there. It's a bit expensive, but it's cool for, like, a day trip. You know, go check it out for a day. Especially if you have kids. It's nice for kids. But, like, if you have money, go to BC, bro. That's where you want to go. British Columbia is, like, peak Canada for sure. But in truth, I encourage people to travel, just if you can. Especially while you're young. You're not going to do it when you're old, trust me. Well, it gets harder. You might, but it's more fun too when you're young. I'm dead. Whoa. Hit all those shots, luckily. Kelma. Good shields. Thank you do. Yes you do. Four. Wow. So jacked up. But yeah, AJ, I've always enjoyed traveling. It is a bit expensive, and obviously everything's more expensive now, so you gotta save your money. But I can assure you that the thousands or whatever I spent, the memories are worth it, bro. It's a cool experience, I think, for anybody. Whether I went to like Europe or whether I went to Nevada, like Las Vegas and stuff, they're all cool. Okay. How do I not see him? Oh, he's over there. What the? He's got somebody on him. Nah, he just sideswayed me. Oh, that's annoying. Have I been to Virginia? I have, actually. I watched a football game in Virginia, bro. I've been to a bunch of states. I've been to Nevada, Colorado, Ohio, Michigan, New York. Where else have I been? Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Arizona. I might have said that. You're in Virginia right now? Nice. Yeah, I love Virginia, bro. Oh, okay, nice. Like, man, I love Virginia. Like, I can't remember whether it was Virginia or West Virginia, but one of those, like, I think both of those places, to be honest with you, but one of those places, like, you know, it's like, it's got that southern feel. Even at the football game, guys, like, that was the best food I've ever had. Like, they had, like, chicken and ribs or something, and it was, like, reasonably priced. Like, I went to 3 football games that weekend, and all the food was, like, good or whatever, but, like, super expensive, and not, like, that good, you know? That was, like, amazing food, but I don't know, I just found the people were really good. People down there are really, really nice. But it was brief that I was there. Virginia Beach? Oh, okay, I've never been there. I hear a lot of good things about Virginia Beach. But yeah, welcome in. Lo Larry, look at you. You got a 72 subs. Okay, you got some. Oh, you got a bunch of shorts on here. Okay, cool. Welcome in, man. Okay. Well, listen, Lolari. Since you have 72 subs, and I can see that you have put a lot of work into your channel, I'm gonna moderate you, but don't ban anybody, or I'll have to take it away from you. But yeah, it's just basically so you can click on anybody's name and sub to them if you want in here. But yeah, welcome in, man. I'll check out some of your shorts. Looks like you got a cat there. But yeah, so how do you guys like living in Virginia? Like, what's it like? Let me know, because you guys know better than me. I was only there for a couple days, right? So I really did like it, though. Like, we went to Michigan. Me and my friends went on a cool football trip. We went to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and saw, like, the Michigan Wolverines play. It was a packed stadium, chat. 106,000 people. 106,000. Beautiful? Okay. Yeah, and that's one thing. I'm going to tell you guys something. When we went there, it was in the fall, and, like, going through those mountains, like, up the hills, and, like, all the colors of the trees is gorgeous. And it really reminded me, to be honest, chat, of, like, Northern Ontario, where I'm from. Like, I'm not from Northern Ontario, but, like, when I go camping, it's very similar to Virginia in the respect of, like, it's very rocky, very, like, yeah. Looks like you were hidden as well. What are you talking about? What do you mean you were hidden? Like in my channel? No. No, dude. Bro, there's 3 people that have been hidden, okay? One person lied about having cancer. Like, I had to hide them. I had to hide them, chat. Another person was being rude to a kid who was in here, to like a little kid, and I was like, okay, you have to go. And I tried to be nice to him. I said, hey, you can't be rude to people. Like, please don't do that. And he ignored me. And then the next day he came in and he was rude to somebody else. Like a little kid, man. Like, how can you do that? Like, come on. So I had to hide him. And then I've hidden one other person who said either something curse words or maybe something worse. I don't know. But there's only 3 people that have been hidden, bro. Like, you actually have to, like, do something in here to get hidden. Like, I'm not just gonna hide you because, like, you're talking. You know what I mean? Like, even the people who were trolling, some of the mods, like, time them out. I never timed them out. I never hid them. and they're back, like, you know what I mean? They're not timed out, or they're not, like, the timeout is over, right? Their punishment is over, like, I don't care. I really have very little rules here, like, don't be rude to the other people, obviously, like, that's simple. Don't be racist, obviously, because I have tons of viewers who are all ethnicities, right? Like, I got one viewer who's from Kuwait. He said he was born in India or Pakistan or something, you know what I mean? Like, I can't have people being racist at all. And I just try and refrain from using curse words because there is a lot of young people that watch the stream. So that's all. King Toby, I don't remember you ever cursing. I don't remember you being rude. But yeah, like I was saying, we went to a packed football game, 106,000 people. It was wild, chat. They had like F-18s or some Tomcat, like, you know, fighter jets flying overhead right as the national anthem ended. Like, the military precision, guys, was wild. And that was the Saturday we did that. Then I think we stayed in Michigan and then drove to Ohio the next day morning or whatever. Then we watched a Cincinnati Bengals Chicago Bears football game. It was awesome. Beautiful weather. And then we drove to either Virginia or West Virginia. We stayed there the night, and then the next day we went, it was Monday Night Football, and it was Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. How could I forget the Eagles? Yeah, it was Washington and Philly playing on a Monday night game. It was wild. And my friend is such a goon. He loses his ticket before we go up to the to the game. So we're walking up. He's like, "You got your ticket? You got your ticket?" Like, to all of us, right? Because he gave us all of our tickets, and he's like, "Don't lose them, don't lose them." We're like, "Okay, okay." And then he's the one who ended up, "Oh, I went in my pocket for a lighter and it must have fell out." And we're like, "Oh, you idiot." And so we had to turn around. And Eagles, by the way, nice. So we had to turn around and walk back and find this ticket randomly, like, hope that nobody picked it up. And luckily nobody had. Yeah, I tried Ark Survival earlier, Troy. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, bro. A lot of people like it. Like, it looks good, the graphics and everything. Like, it's not a bad game, but I don't know what to do. Like, what was November 15th, 2010? Because I don't think the score was 59-28 Eagles at all. Like, November 15th, like, that's probably close because it was cold. But I feel like it was October. It says online. I mean, 2010, honestly, bro, like, 2010, like, that makes sense. I don't remember that score, though. I feel like I would have remembered almost 60 points, bro. I swear I would have, but, I mean, you're probably right if you're looking it up. And, like, honestly, November 15th feels okay. Like, I thought it was October, but November's fine because I know it was freezing. When we were in freaking Michigan, that was freezing, bro. That was freezing. But 2010 is 100%, like, that's right around the time. Like, that's accurate. That's accurate as hell. Yeah, well, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't 17, bro. It wasn't 17. I know that. Longer than that, my man. Longer than that for sure. It was definitely because, like, I know 2012. 2012 was easy for me to remember. 2012, 2013. So it was definitely before that, 100%. So yeah, it was November 15th. How do you subscribe to all the channels? You just look them up, bro. Pretty easy. That's funny that bro looked it up because I was like, I was looking at that going, November 15th, like that didn't feel right, but 2010, I was like, bro, it was 2010 for sure because it was pre 2012, I know that, and it would have been right around there too, something like that. That's funny, man. That's crazy how fast time goes, chat. Like, jeez. Bum. Oh, okay, you're a Bills fan. Nice. I actually had the pleasure of seeing them at Ralph, is it Wilson? I think it's Ralph Wilson Stadium in Buffalo. Same group of guys. These guys always go to football games. We saw quite a new number of them. But yeah, I saw LaDainian Tomlinson back in the day, so you know how old that probably is. But he had a 72-yard run, I think, man. That would have been a little bit before that 2010. So that would have been like, I don't know. I can't really say, but probably 08, I would say, around there. Maybe 07, maybe. I don't know. Seen quite a few games over the years. But yeah, I feel sorry for you that you're a Bills fan, bro. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's tough being a Bills fan or any fan that, like, when your team is, like, almost there, wins 4 times, you know, gets there 4 times rather, and then can't, you know, seal the deal. But I mean, a lot of teams don't even make it there, so there you go. They had a lot of good players over the years. Like who did they have? They had like Bruce Smith. I wanted to say Lawrence Taylor, but that's Giants. They've had a ton of good players, and in truth, they've had good teams lately, man. They've had that quarterback forever doing a really good job. What's his name? Josh Allen, that's what it is. Yeah. Can you play Fortnite with me? You can, bro. I'm not gonna play any more games. Like, it's gonna be my last game. I just looked and it's like 2 a.m., so I'm gonna go to sleep soon. But definitely, if you want to add me, my thing's cheated death. I don't know if you can see it, but I can write it in the chat. We can play, dude. Oh. But yeah, Josh Allen, really good quarterback. I mean, all around, you guys had a solid team last few years, for sure. I don't even really watch football too much anymore. I used to watch it a lot more. Kind of fell off of it. Oh yeah, Tom Brady. I mean, you know, like, hey man, Tom Brady's, I don't know, I'd say, in my opinion, he's the best of all time. Some people say yes or no or whatever, but I mean, in terms of just winning games, especially like, it's pretty crazy to think like he never maybe would have done what he did if Drew Bledsoe didn't, like, I think he broke his leg or something, but like, yeah, if Bledsoe never gets hurt, he maybe never even has the opportunity to do all the things that he did. You know, he was like a bench quarterback, bro. It's like a Cinderella story. I think it's cool for, like, you know, all the people who, like, you know, if you're a college prospect, thousands of people, like, out of tens of thousands of schools, only like a few hundred get picked in the draft, right? And this guy's like the greatest of all time. And yeah, he got picked in the draft, but he was literally, you know, warming the bench most of his life. But goes to show you, man, never know. He had good coaches though too. He got lucky with the coaches, you know. Oh wow. I knew you were gonna do that. Dirtbag. Another guy here? That wasn't... Oh, I hit him twice. Oh, there was a different guy. Oh, there is. Oh, I just stole your kill. Is that who you are? Stealth? Oh, sorry, dude. Dang. Just crushing the lobby so far. Okay, or not. There you go. Do. You're blue? Why aren't you on, what was Blue's name? Blue. Or Seth or something. Wasn't Troy. Just late. A little late. A little late to the party, like this guy. Oh yeah, you're gonna be dead by the time you get out of the water, bro. Bing. What do you mean she has my number? Confused, bro. I don't know what you mean by that. And literally all bots. All bots. Where'd he go? Like, what the heck? Okay. Not how I wanted that to go, chat. Not how I wanted that to go. Oh, he's still hitting? Dang. Okay. That was actually really good barrels to hit. Let's bring back up to full. And get over here. No. Wow, just did that. Yeah, streaming for 2 hours. I am done, guys. Dang, as if he just did that. This is garbage. He's one shot. Stupid rocks, man. Rocks annoy me. Take the rocks out. GG's, everyone. Thank you for joining. Appreciate y'all being in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Yeah. GG's!